Sorry, yeah. So we have seen, I think, identifiers and variables, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there were four rules we have discussed. So every variable or identifier should start with the alphabets, and it should either alphabet or like underscore. Okay, so it can contain numbers and underscore symbols only. So variables or identifiers does not allow special characters. That's what we understood. Okay, so and variables or identifier should not be a keywords. Okay, we have seen 35 keywords in Python, right? We are not supposed to use them as a variables. Okay, that's what we have seen. So next up, today's topic is, oh, sorry. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. So today's topic is Boolean data type and the string data type. I'll try to cover as much as I can. Okay. So this is the first data type actually. I mean, I think I've already discussed number data type as well. So this is the high level classification of the data types, guys. I've already discussed on the in the last session. We have discussed already numeric data type. Under numeric category, actually, we have integer, complex, and float. So you guys know what is integer. The number which doesn't have any decimal values is called as integer. Complex number, like A plus BJ format. A and B can be anything. It can be negative or positive number. It can be anything. Okay, so that is what we have seen. And floating number, any number with which has that decimal points is called as floating number. So, and one more point I've discussed in last session, Python is a dynamically programmed, dynamically typed programming language. What does it mean? So you don't need to declare the data type of any variable. It infers automatically. Okay, that is what we understood. Next, today we will try to understand Boolean data type and the string data type. We'll start with the sequence data type as well. Okay, so I'll finish up the Boolean, which is very small topic, and I'll start with the sequence data types. Today I'll try to finish up the strings, and tomorrow and day after tomorrow, list and tuple we'll try to understand. Okay, so okay, let's move on to the Boolean. Okay. So I think I've already like told you the keywords, right? And the keywords, I don't know how many of you observed. So true and false are also keywords in Python. True and false. Okay. So okay, let me try to execute that one in the tool. Okay. So you can uh, take like a equal to like this true. What I will do is intentionally I'll try to take like this. Is it really like Boolean true? Is it really like Boolean true? What did I tell you in the last
Mm.
session? Python is a case sensitive language, right? Case sensitive language or what? Not.
Yes, yes, case sensitive.
Yeah. So if I try to print this one, what it will try to print?
True.
A comma B I'm trying to print here. What it will try to print? It is throwing error. Why it is throwing error? See, if it is really a string, you need to enclose this particular word with the single quotes or double quotes or triple single quotes or triple double quotes. But you're not enclosing with any of these symbols. That means you are telling to Python, hey, consider this as a Boolean. But it's not a Boolean actually. So Boolean keyword actually T should be capital letter. And even in the false also, F should be capital letter. You need to understand that. Okay. We use this one true and false keywords actually real time regularly. Okay. In the conditional statements or in the loops, actually we use this one. Okay. We'll get into that one like once we get into that loops concepts. Okay. Conditional statements topic. So true and false are actually like T and F should be in capital letters. That's what we understood now. Okay. Now, um, internally, Python considers true as 1. Okay. False as 0. Internally, it considers like that. Okay. So let's try to like play with that one and see what happens here. Okay. Now, Uh, I wanted to print like this. So print of, okay. So 2 into, sorry, 2 into true I'm taking here. Sorry, T capital, right? Yeah. TMD. Yeah, anything is okay. So what is your expectation here? What is your expectation here?
Two.
2.
2, why? 2 into true is nothing but actually 1. Okay. True plus true. What you'll get?
What? Two.
2.
2 again you'll get. Okay. See, just to prove that true is treated as 1 internally, I'm just trying to type these things. That's it. Just to prove that one. See, if it is not treating as 1, if I add true plus true, then what you're supposed to get some different answer, right? But why are we getting actually 2 here? Okay. Now instead of true, what I'll do is I'll just consider it as false here. What you'll get? 1 plus 0, indirectly 1 only here. You'll get 1 only. So true internally treated as 1, false internally treated as 0 in Python. That's what you need to understand. Okay. Okay. Now, so we have some conversion functions, guys, actually. Okay. So from now onwards, for each and every data type, actually, I'll try to discuss about the conversion functions as well. Okay. So how, if at all, if you want to convert anything into Boolean, so the function that we are supposed to use is bool. If you want to convert something into, let's say 3, I wanted to convert into Boolean value. Okay. So how it is treating, I wanted to understand that. See, Boolean of 3, it is treating as true. See, Boolean 3, I'm converting into Boolean. Now here, what I wanted to print is, I wanted to like discuss about different variations here, and after that we'll try to understand like what is the meaning of all these commands. Okay. Let's say I'm trying to take it as -1 here. -1. Let's execute this one. True. Okay. Now I'm just trying to type it as, okay, let's say I'm just typing it as hello. Any string you can type it here, no problem at all. Okay. And now one more thing is print of, okay. So none is a keyword actually in Python. None is nothing but nothing. None is nothing but nothing. Okay. So I'll try to print one more thing here. Print of empty string I'm typing here. Okay, I'll just try to put it above in the next the above. Oh, sorry. Cut this one and try to put it here. None. And I'll try to print one more thing here. So print of empty list. So usually in Python, list is represented within square brackets. Currently, it doesn't have any elements. I'm just trying to take it as empty string here. Sorry, empty list here. Okay, let's see the output of each and every print command here. Now, what you're getting here, just try to understand this one. So, Boolean of 3, we are getting true. Okay, Boolean of -1, it is considering as true. Boolean of hello also, it is considering as, oh, sorry, bool we need to take, right? I'm sorry. You guys are not helping me. We need to take here bool of, right? Sorry, guys. I'm just wondering, like, why are we getting this output? Okay, bool of none. Okay, and bool of this one. Now, did I type it rightly? Right way? Yes. Now let me execute this one. See what is happening here. I'm trying to convert the number into Boolean. I'm getting true. Negative number into Boolean. I'm getting true. Hello into like Boolean. I'm getting true. Okay. Empty string. Okay. If I try to convert that into Boolean, what I'm getting? False. None. I'm getting it as false. Empty list. I'm getting as false. Now, what is the conclusion point out of all these comments? What is the conclusion out of all these comments? Okay, I'll try to treat this as one set and this as one set. This has one set, this has one set.
Having values considering as a true.
But this is also having a value, right? Empty string is also a value, right? Uh-huh.
Special
Okay.
characters?
Hmm. Okay. I'll try to talk about that one. The conclusion point is most values in Python are considered as truthy. Okay. Print a bool of 1, 0, hello, everything is sorry. Everything is treated as actually truthy, except there are conditions here, except provided condition is actually none, false. See, Bool of 0 is nothing but how internally it is stating actually false, right? False or not? That is the reason why we are getting false for 0. Okay, so false we are getting anyway. Bool of 1 is nothing but anyway false only. Sorry, true only. False, none, false, 0. 0 is nothing but 0, 0.0, 0j, j. 0j is nothing but indirectly a complex number. Okay, empty sequences are empty collections. Empty sequences are collections. Okay, so that means empty tuple, empty array. Empty array is nothing but empty list, empty dictionary, empty set. All these things actually treated as false. All these things treated as false. Except these, rest all are treated as actually truthy. That means true, true condition. Okay, so this will be helpful definitely in real time for you. This will be helpful. Every day, like day to day coding, actually we use this concept. Definitely. Okay. Okay. Try to understand that one. Okay. So nothing is there. None, false, 0, empty sequences are treated as false always. I mean, false always. And rest all will be treated as actually truthy. That's it. That's the conclusion point. Okay. Clear? Any question? Anything that you wanted to play here?
So if it contains anything, it's called true. If it doesn't have anything, then it's false, or like false.
Yeah. Indirectly. Like that. Okay. Okay. The next one is the very important data type is string data type. If you understand this one, rest rest all data types are very easy. Other data types are very easy, I can say. Okay, so I'll try to spend as much of as time I can here. Okay, uh, just a second. So I'll try to spend more time here on the string data type. Okay, so that I don't need to spend much time in the other data types. Okay, we'll go slowly, but this is little bit confusing one, and but it's very easy. Initially, I'll try to confuse you guys, and later I'll try to give you the clarity. Okay, some of the you may expect actually at least one interview question around this data type in the interviews. Definitely, if they decided to ask you, or if they decided to play with you in the on the Python programming, definitely you'll get one question from this data type. Okay, so that much important is this. Okay, so string, like regular string only. Regular string in the string is nothing but any word or sentence is nothing but a string here. Okay. So Python, okay, indirectly in a language perspective, if I can talk like this, Python string is nothing but a collection of characters. String is nothing but a collection of characters. Okay. Surrounded by single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes. It may be a triple single quote or it may be a triple double quote. So both are treated as strings in Python. Okay, so let me try to type that one. Oh, sorry, just a second. Now let me take one more cell here, fresh cell here. Okay. So what I will do is a equal to a is my variable actually. Okay, I'm just trying to type here within single quotes. Hello. Okay, you can type anything. Okay, so I wanted to know the data type of this one. How do we know that one? Print of. How do we know that one? Print of.
Yeah.
If you want to know the data type of
Type
A.
of A.
Okay, execute this one. See how it is treating indirectly back, and it is treating as a string. Okay, same thing I'll try to represent within double quotes. So how it is stating, you need to understand here. Okay, see, still it is stating as a string. Okay, same thing I'll try to put it in surround with the triple single quotes. Sorry, triple single quotes. So execute this one. See, again treating as a string. So same thing I'll try to treat it as triple double quotes. Okay. Okay. See here. Now, how it is stating here? String only. Okay. One thing I wanted to show you here. Print of A I'm typing here. See the output of this one. Observe the output of this one. See, in backend actually, okay, simply I'll try to type it as A only here. See, indirectly backend, whether you're surrounding this one string with double quotes or single quotes or triple single quotes or triple double quotes, backend actually, it takes only single quotes just to save the memory in the backend. That's it. Okay, the meaning is same actually. Meaning is same. Whether you're surrounding the string with the double quotes, single quotes, triple single quotes, triple double quotes, all are same only. Okay, but in backend, irrespective of the symbol, backend it treats actually, it takes actually a single quotes. That's the beauty of the Python. Why I'm saying it is a beauty is like just to save the space. Actually, they are taking actually this single quotes one. That's it. Okay. Hmm. Moving on. Okay, so generally we use triple single quotes and triple double quotes. Okay, let me show you an example so that you'll understand. Okay, so single quotes and double quotes regularly we use for the normal strings actually. Triple single quotes, triple double quotes we use generally to represent multi-line strings. Multi-line strings. What do you mean by that one? Okay, let's say I have this string actually. If I try to use actually only single quotes or only double quotes, so how it is treating, you need to understand here. Okay, let's say my underscore string equal to, you can take anything, any variable name here. Okay, so I'll just surround, okay, I wanted to write like this. I wanted to write like this. In multiple lines, I wanted to write my string. Multiple lines. So I wanted to print this one also. So print of my underscore string. This is what I wanted to type it actually. See what it is saying. Was, I don't understand what you're writing here. If you're writing multi-line strings, okay, you tell to me clearly, okay, boss, this is my next line. You tell to me at least by using this character, that is new line character. Or if you don't want to type this, or if you have more number of lines, let's say 100 lines are there. Okay, if you don't, if you're lazy to type that single slash and character, just at least try to put that string in triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Then I'll try to understand that one. See how it is treating this one as a string. Got my point? See, in real time, this one also we use it regularly because we write in SQL, we write the select query in single line or multiple lines. Mostly to understand it easily, we write select column 1 as alias name, column 2 as alias name, column 3 as alias name, from table name, where condition, filter, where condition, join with some other table. We write generally in a single line or like multiple lines. If you want to represent that query, if you want to assign that query to a variable, then generally we use either triple single quote or triple double quotes. See, I'm talking data engineering perspective here. Everywhere I'll try to involve SQL here because we're all data engineers. Okay. So that is the reason why you need to understand multi-line strings always you need to represent in a either in single triple quotes. Sorry, my bad. Triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Clear up to this? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Moving on. Hmm. Okay. So there are two concepts are there. Indexing and slicing are there. Okay. Indexing. Okay. What do you mean by this one? Indexing is nothing but accessing a particular character or particular position from a string. Okay. So when you assign some string to a variable, let's say my string equal to hello. If you assign like that, backend how it stores in the memory location, okay, it stores in the form of array like this. It stores in the form of array like this. Okay, every array index always starts with 0. Okay, this string this array index starts with 0, and so on the length of this string. Okay, how many characters are there? Like -1 number, I can say. Okay, it starts with the index 0, and so on. Number will keep on increasing based on the length of the string. Okay, if at all if you want to like access this particular element or this particular character from the string, then you need to specify that index value to that string. Okay, string of 0. Okay, what you'll get? H you'll get. String of 1. So you stored your string actually in str variable. So that variable of or string object of that particular index, you need to pass the index here. Okay, index string object of 1 equal to e. Why we are getting e here? Because index 1 is actually representing e here. Okay, 2 l, 3 l, 4 o. If you try to access string of 50, do we have any 50th like index value here? No, you'll get error actually. You'll get index value, index error. You'll get index error. I'll discuss this point again in the slicing concept actually. Try to understand this point. If you try to give out of index value, you'll get error. Out of index is nothing but if you're giving more than that length of the string, then you'll get error. Okay, let's try to understand that one with an example. Okay. Okay. Now I'm opening one more cell. Okay. So let's try to take str equal to within single quotes. I'm just trying to type here Python. This is what I wanted to like give as in my string actually. Python is also a string, right? Okay. Now str of so let's say 0 I'm giving here. What you'll get? P I'm getting. So if you give 1 here, what you're getting? Y. If you give 2 here, what you're getting? T. So 0, 1, 2. 2 is nothing but T here. Okay. And so on like that. So if I try to take 6 here, now what you're getting? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I'm giving here, which is not there here. Okay. So let me write down here so that you'll understand because I'll take the same example throughout this concept. Okay. So P here, Y, T, H, O, N I'm taking here. Okay. So Python. Now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you can access this particular string with the negative values also in a backward direction also. Okay. So with the negative values also. So negative indexing always starts from -1 because we are already used 0 here, right? That is the reason why negative index always starts with -1. Okay. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Okay. Now what I will do is I'll just try to use the negative values here. Okay. So -1 I'm taking here. What you'll get? N I'm getting here. -1 is actually, where is it -1? At N only, right? So we are getting N here. See, concept is simple here. I can access the elements from the string with the negative index values also. Not only positive values you can use, but also you can use the negative values. Okay. So -3 I'm taking here. What you'll get? H, because -3 is H here. Okay. So -5 I'm getting, I'm typing here. See why? -10 I will type here. What you'll get? What is your expectation? Error or like empty string? Error or empty string?
Error.
Error.
Out of index.
So string index out of range. Okay. Okay. This is absolutely fine. Now next one is moving on.
One
String.
doubt.
Yeah.
Shiva.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can you go that page? Here in the previous box, we have my string triple quotes are generally used for represent the multiple. Again, we can use for this. This.
Yeah. You can happily you can use.
Okay.
Happily you can use, but internally it treats as
one character as
single quotes only, right? Yeah. Even for the single character also you can use this one. Triple quote, triple single quotes or triple double quotes.
No, sure. That whole big line, I mean to say, triple quotes are for that also. It will consider as only single character as an index there.
Yeah, correct. Okay. So what you're trying to say here is, what you're saying is my string of, let's say, -10 I'm taking here. Now, what is your expectation? What you'll get here? I'm getting empty string here. So you try to check here. -10, right? -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. -10 is what? Empty string. Okay. So just for your understanding, -11 I am taking here. What you're getting? Are you getting or not?
Okay.
Whether it is a multi-line string or single string, it is a concept is same. Okay. Next, this is indexing, guys. Okay. Next, I'm going to talk about the slicing. Slicing is nothing but, if at all, if you want to extract the substring of that string, substring of the string, then that like accessing that particular substring is called slicing. So how we can get that one is, okay, how can I, okay. Okay, I cannot take it out. Okay, fine. You guys are able to see, right? You want me to erase this one, or is it okay to explain here?
Yeah, it's okay, sure.
Yeah, you guys are able to see the letters properly, right? Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, so slicing is nothing but accessing the substring from that particular string actually. Okay, string object of, the syntax is like this: string object of begin index we need to use, end index we need to use, and the step value also we can mention. Step value I can discuss bit later. First we'll try to play with the begin index and the end index. Okay, the rule here is when you try to access a substring from a string, always remember beginning index must be less than ending index. Then only you'll get that substring. Otherwise, you'll get empty string actually as an output. Repeating the point, when you try to access a substring from a particular string, the rule is beginning index, whatever you're mentioning here, should be less than ending index, whatever you're mentioning here. I'm not talking anything about the step value at this point of time. We'll discuss this one a bit later because I wanted to confuse you guys for some time. Okay, so this is the rule you need to keep in mind for some time. Okay, let's play with this one. Let's go there. Same example I'll try to take here. Python only. Same example only. Okay. Now come on, help me with the different examples here. So str of, you can take any variable, guys. Okay. Beginning index, let's say I'm considering as 1:3 I'm taking here. So what is that output you're going to get? 1 to 3. Where is 1 here? Here, right? So remember one more point. You need to understand one more point here. Here, beginning index is actually included. Ending index is excluded. That means for always ending index, you need to do -1. For ending index, always you need to do -1. Meaning of that one is, so str of 1 to 3, right? Okay, let me execute this one once again. Okay, Python. Okay, I'm removing this one, otherwise you'll get a confusion here. So I'm just trying to assign here only a string here. So str equal to Python str of 1, 2, 3. What you're getting here? Yt you're getting. Why are we getting that output here? Okay, 1 is nothing but this location, this index. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 it has to consider. 2 it has to consider. Ending index, I told you already, it is always excluded. Or you have to do -1. You have to consider up to ending index -1. Ending index -1 is nothing but 3 minus 1, 2. You need to consider up to that -1 ending index -1 position only. That means that is the reason why we are getting here output as yt. That's it. Okay. Now, if you want to access from the first character, 0 you can give happily, no problem here. What you're getting? So 0th position it is considering. First position also it is considering. Second position also it is considering. Okay. Let's say if I try to give 6 here, what you're getting? Python you're getting. Okay. Any question here? Okay. Now, Shiva, tell me how we can play this on same concept with the negative numbers. Okay. So you guys know already. Indexing we can access the elements in the backward direction as well with the negative values as well. Not backward direction, negative values as well. Okay. So -1 I am taking here, -4 I am taking here. And what is your expectation here? Come on, help me. What is the output you're expecting here? Just help me with that.
HON.
HON, huh? So -1 is nothing but this one. That means n will print definitely. -1 to -4. -4 means this one. -4, -1. -4, -1 we have to take, or -4 plus 1 we need to consider.
This one.
Come on.
-4 plus 1.
-4.
Come on. Output you are getting negative value. Why are we getting negative value? Sorry, my bad. Why are we getting empty string? What did I tell you? What is the rule
Left
you need to keep it in
should
mind?
be
-4 colon -1, sir.
Okay. Okay. See, first of all, tell me the answer for this one. -1,
No.
-4. Why are we getting output as empty string?
Starting string
Begin
should be
string
always
should be
greater
less
than.
than end string, right?
Less than.
Begin string
Beginning
should be less
index
than the
must be less than ending index.
end string.
-1 is less than -4. If you don't know mathematics, don't ask me now. Shiva, we forgot the negative values concept in my childhood days itself. Now, why are you asking such type of questions, hard questions now? Now, come on. -1 is less than -4? No.
No.
Condition is not satisfying. So, what is the output? Empty string. Okay. Now, what I need to consider, what I need to write here is -4 I'm right. Sorry, my bad. -4 I'm writing here. -1 I'm writing here. Now, what is your expectation? -4 to -1. -4. That means t it is considering. Okay. -3, -2, -2, -1. Sorry, -1, right? -1, -1. -2, right? It will consider up to -2 only, right? Correct or not? Did I confuse you guys? Did I confuse you? Am I confusing?
You are successful.
-4, -2, -1. That means it will consider, sorry, -1, -1. So, like up to, it will consider up to -2. So, THO you're getting here. Okay. So, with the positive numbers, we understood how it is working. With the negative numbers also, we understood how it is working. Okay. There are different variations are there in that one. You need to understand that one as well. Okay. The syntax is like follows like this. String object of any string object you can take. Okay. Begin index, ending index we can mention. And the rule is actually beginning index must be less than ending index. Okay. When you consider the negative values, same rule is applicable. If you take one positive value, one negative value, remember the rule is actually quite opposite to this one, regular rule. Quite opposite to the regular rule. Okay. Beginning index must be greater than ending index. Then only you'll get the output. Otherwise, you'll get again empty string as an output. You need to understand these rules. Okay. Or if you give only beginning index, if you don't give any ending index, if you don't give any ending index, then it will consider up to last character. So ending index, it will consider the length, indirectly it will take length of the string here. Length of the string, that means up to last value. Let's say if you give 0 here, and if you don't give anything here, it will consider up to 5. I'll show you an example, don't worry. Okay, what if you give only ending index, if you don't give the beginning index? Then it will start from the 0th index onwards. If you don't give anything, it will consider from 0th index. Okay, ending index, whatever the value you give, it will take up to that character. Okay, and last one is beginning index we can mention, ending index we can mention, and we need to consider this step value also. Okay, I'll talk about this a bit later. First, we'll try to understand all other variations here. Okay, any question before I move on? Any question? Just by heart this one in your mind. Just by heart this one in your mind.
So third one is always the begin one positive and the end is negative, right?
Negative value, correct.
If I want to reverse it, it is possible, like begin is negative.
If it is negative, it is positive, always you'll get empty string, right? Because you're violating that rule, right? Actually, I mean this rule, right? Indirectly, this rule you're violating, right? Okay, we'll see that example also. Since you asked that one, I'll show you that one as well.
Okay, what is the step value? I missed it.
Step value is nothing but how many positions you wanted to move on. By default, it will take step value as 1. Let's say beginning index 0 I'm taking, ending index, let's say 5 I'm taking. Okay, with the step as 2. First, what it will consider, 0th index it will consider. So it will skip that next position. That means because we have taken the step value as 2. Okay, alternative like positions it will consider. So next position it will take it as 0. First index is 0. 0 plus step value is 2 actually. It will take t. Okay, 2 plus next step value is 2. 2 plus 2, 4. It will take this one. And 4 plus 2, next nothing is there. It will take only P, T, O. That's it.
Okay.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, sure.
Okay, let's see this example as well. Don't worry. Okay, I'll show you that one as well. I'll show you different variations in this one as well. What if you put negative value here? What if you put positive value here? If this is positive and these two are negative. If this is negative, these two are positive. If this is negative, these two are negative. What will happen? We'll try to understand. Okay, so just by heart these rules in your brain. Okay, we'll move on to the examples. Okay. So moving on.
Hi, can we take alternate numbers?
Alternate numbers in the sense, which variation you are talking about here?
No. These not in this, but like first number P, then T, like this.
That's what I told you, right? Step value you have to give 2.
Oh, okay.
Step value if you give 2, it will skip the alternate positions and it will okay. See, always remember in this way. If you are confusing with the step value, beginning index whatever you're mentioning plus the step value. Step value, if you don't give anything by default, what it will take? 1 only, right? Let's say if you give 0 and 5 here, 0 plus step value is 1. That is the reason why it is showing the next position value. That is y. 0 plus 1 step value is 1. So it is considering this one. So 1 plus next step value is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. That is the reason it is moving on to this position.
Okay.
Simply add the step value. That's it. Okay. Now I'm moving on to the example here. Okay. Now come on. Let me show you my example here so that you'll understand. Okay. So I've taken a string as hello here. Okay. String of -1, you guys know, okay. First I'll play with the positive numbers so that you'll understand. Okay. String of colon I'm taking. That means beginning index I'm not mentioning anything. Ending index also I'm not mentioning anything. This kind of like syntax is very important, guys, because we use same logic in the palindrome example, which is very important in the interview point of view. Okay, try to understand this one. So if you don't give beginning index and ending index, it will consider everything. Everything. It will consider everything. Okay. So this variation I'm talking here, string of 0. That means first position only I'm mentioning here. Ending index, beginning index only I'm taking here. Ending index I'm not considering anything here. So if you don't mention anything here, it will consider up to last position, that is till O. So that is the reason you're getting output as hello here. Make sense? Okay. So here string of beginning index, I'm not mentioning anything here. That means I'm not mentioning like a 0 or 1 or something like here. Ending index, it has to consider up to 5. Anyway, 5 minus 1 we need to take. That means up to 4. So hello I'm getting here. Okay, see, whether you're mentioning beginning index or not, always try to do -1 to the ending index. If you have something here. Okay. So I'm not giving anything as an starting index or begin index. I'm giving 3 here. 3 minus 1, 2. That means up to here. 0, 1, 2. So we are getting HCL here. Okay. So beginning index I'm mentioning, ending index I'm mentioning. I'm not taking any this one step value here. By default, it takes the step value as 1. 0 means H. 2 minus 1, 1. So E, H, E. Make sense? Okay. So let's move on with the different examples here. Okay. So positive index I'm taking. 4 to 1. Can I take like this? What is the output you're expecting here?
Null.
Null, empty string. It's not null, it's empty string. Okay. So 4 to 1, because we are violating that rule, right? What is that rule? Beginning index always should be less than ending index. That is the reason we are getting null as output. Always remember the formula in the mind. Okay. So 4 I'm taking here. So what you're getting here? YTH here. Why we are getting YTH here? We are telling to Python, hey, consider from first index. That means Y and 2 and 3. That's it. 4 minus 1, right? So it will consider up to 3 only. YTH we are getting here. Okay. So if I don't give anything here, what is your output? What is the output? What is the output? PYTH. Okay, because it starts from 0, right? Okay. Next, if I don't give even 4 also, what you'll get?
Python.
Python. Entire thing will get. Okay. If I give only 1 here, only beginning index I'm giving here. I'm not giving any ending index. That means what you'll get?
Exclude P.
YTHON. Yes. YTHON. Okay. So what else is pending? Okay. Let's play with the negative numbers here. Okay. I'll try to give, I'll not give anything here. So I'll try to mention here -1, let's say. Can I give like this? Or let's say -4. So what you'll get? What you'll get?
Empty.
Empty? Empty? PY. Right? Okay. I'll explain this one. -4. Where is this -4? Here. -4 here. Okay. So if you don't give anything, it will start from where? 0th index, right? So 0, that means P. Okay. So Y also it will print, because the step value is 1. 0 plus 1, 1. Okay. Up to where? -4. -4. -4. -4. -4. -4 -1. -4 -1 is -5. So it is printing up to Y only. So it is considered from here to here. That's it. Am I making sense here?
The empty string is considered 0 here?
No, it will not consider 0.
How it consider it is?
It takes the starting position here. That's it. I have never told you if
But
I don't mention anything, index value it will take 0. I never told you that.
So 0 is a greater than -4, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So 0 is greater than -4.
If you give only the value here, then only it will try to compare that values. If you don't give anything, it will start from here. Okay, so what if I give here? What if I give here 6 -6?
Empty string.
What you'll get? Empty string again.
Empty.
I know you'll start getting confusion here. Okay, so I'll take here -3. What you're
So
getting? PYT.
Another
See,
as per the rule 2.
as per see, I'm telling you,
It
I'm
comes
repeating
under
that
third
point.
rule. Third
That
rule.
rule is applicable only when you have like in both the positions values.
Okay.
Give
Sir,
0
can
as
you
a first
try
question.
4 colon?
So I'll give 0. I'll give 0. Now what is your expectation here?
Error.
Error?
Yeah, no,
0
no.
to
PYT.
-3. -3 -1 means -4. You will not get error. Beginning index is less than -3. 0 less than -3. 0 less than -3. See, I told you already. I told you one rule actually. When you consider one
rule.
positive value, one negative value, the rule is quite opposite to that one regular rule, right?
Yeah.
Did I mention that point or not?
Yeah,
See, when you
third
have one
point.
positive value, one negative value, the rule is quite opposite to the regular rule. What is your
Beginning
regular rule?
index, beginning index less than ending index.
Correct.
Beginning
But here,
index
quite opposite rule.
greater than
Beginning index is
ending.
greater than ending index, which is
Yes.
true. That is the reason why it is not failing here. Make sense?
Sir, can you try 4 colon -3?
Yeah. 4 colon -3. What is your expectation? You tell me your answer.
I'm expecting. Yeah, I'm expecting empty string.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
-6, -3.
-6, -3. Okay, sorry. -6.
-3.
Sorry, -6, right? Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, -6, -3. What's your expectation? Tell me.
PYT. I think.
PYT, yeah? Yeah. When you have one positive value, one negative value, the rule is quite opposite to the regular rule. When you have
So
positive values, when you have only negative values or only positive values, the rule is different. When you have mixed values, the rule is different.
Sir, here previously we have used 4 colon -3, right? We have got the empty string, but here the rule is satisfied, right, sir? Then why we have got the empty string?
Okay, so what is the rule? Okay, let me write down the rule here.
Okay.
So the beginning in the regular rule actually, beginning index is less than ending index, correct?
Yes.
This is the regular rule. So the quite opposite rule is beginning index must be ending index. So what is the number here? 4 greater than -1. It's not satisfying, but still then we are getting that one. It's not satisfying, but still then we are getting that.
Positive and one. Yes. Yes.
So I'll take -4 here, 3 here, and see what happens here. Oh, sorry. My bad. I erased everything. Oh my God. 1 second. I'll write down one more time. P Y T H O N. Uh, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Now, if I give -4 here, and 3 here and see what happens here. Minus 4 to 3. Minus 4 is here and 3 is actually here. 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is actually minus 2. So I'm expecting these two characters. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, this one only. So it is satisfying that rule actually. Mostly 90% of the cases. Okay, so that one scenario I'll try to find out. Even I'm not sure really like why it is not satisfying that one. I'll try to find out the answer for that one definitely. Okay. Okay. So you know how to play with the positive values, negative values now here. Okay. So let's confuse you little bit. Let me confuse you. Okay. So far I did not take the step value. Okay. Let's play with the positive values only here. Okay. 0 colon let's say 3 I'm taking here. Okay. So if I take value like this, colon 1, this is indicating actually a step value. When you give positive step value, it always considers in the forward direction. Accessing you're trying to access the string in a forward direction like this. Okay. And it starts from 0. Okay. And 3 minus 1, 2. That means PYT you'll get. Okay. Step value is 1 here. Okay, so let me try to take 5 here. So let me execute this one first. Now what you're getting, PYTHO. Why are we getting this one? It starts with 0. 5 means 5 minus 4. That means up to this one. So PYTHO we are getting. That's what we are getting here. Step value is 1. Okay, so step value I'm considering as 2 here. What is your expectation here? PTO. PTO. So it starts with 0. Alternative it will take 0 plus 2 is 2. That means T. 2 plus 2 is 4. That means O will get a. So 4 plus 2 is 6. Since we don't have anything at the end, it is not considering anything. So PTO we are getting here. Okay. So if I take 3 here, what you'll get? PH only you'll get. So it starts with the 0th index here. That is P. Okay. Plus 3. Plus 3 means this one. 5 minus 1. See, it will take up to ending index minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. Up to this one only. So 0 plus 3 in between what do you have? H only, right? So PH we are getting here. Now, did you understand this step value? The use of step value? So far it is clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's give minus 1 here. Let's give minus 1. See, till now, I'm getting the output in the forward direction only. In the forward direction only. Okay. If I give 0 to 3 means PYT I'm getting. If I give 0 to 4 means like PYTH we are getting. If I give minus 6, minus 3 means we'll get PYT. Okay. If I give minus 6, minus 2 means like PYTH. Like that, everything we are getting in a forward direction only. Okay. When you give negative step value here, okay, it will traverse from the backward direction. Okay. So what do you mean by that is, if I execute this one, what you're getting here? Empty string. Why you are getting this one is minus 1. It will try to check in the negative direction like this, a backward direction like this. Okay, backward direction, since we don't have 0 and 5, 0 and 5 somewhere in the last we will get no positive values. That is the reason why empty string you're getting here. Okay, so what I will do is I'll try to take here 0 like minus 1, minus 5 I'll take here. Minus 1, minus 5 I'll take here. Now try to understand here. Okay. Now help me here. Help me here. Minus 1 to minus 5. As per your understanding, you tell me, forget about this minus 1 here. If I give minus 1 and minus 5, what you'll get?
Empty string.
Empty string, huh?
Because in beginning index
is less than,
yeah. So minus 5
minus 1 is less than minus 5.
Minus 5 colon
minus 1 is not less than minus 5, right?
No,
Minus 1 is not less than
string
minus
should
5,
be
right?
less than, no? Minus 5 is less than minus 5.
It is greater than, right? Minus 1. So it is not.
No, both are negative values only. Again, you're confusing. Both are negative values only. If both are negative values, what is the rule? Regular rule only, right? Beginning index should be less than ending index. Minus 1 less than, minus 1 is less than.
Minus 5 is less than minus 1.
Okay. Let me remove this one. Let me remove this one. Empty string you are getting. Correct.
Empty
You
string,
guys
yeah,
are correct.
yeah.
Okay. -5. Let me try
Less than
to take
minus.
here -1 here. Now what is your expectation here? YTH, right?
Oh, it is.
YTH, right? Positive in the positive direction. I mean, forward direction only. You're trying to access this thing, right? Okay. The moment I give here -1 here and see what is happening. See what is happening here. -1 here and see what is happening. Empty string we are getting. Okay. Or I'll try to give you one more example. Anyway, we have to remember one more rule here. For that one only we are getting empty string here. Okay. So let's not consider that one right away. What I will do is, I'll just try to consider here. Just a second. Just a second. What I can take here just to demonstrate that. Let me try to take here. I'll not consider anything here. Okay. Let me try to take like this. Now tell me what is your expectation here?
NOHTYP.
So it will try to access the substring in a backward direction. For all the other cases, it will try to access the string in a like forward direction, in the positive forward direction, I can say. Okay. So when you try to give -1 here, it will try to access in the backward direction. Whether you mention positive values here, negative values here, mixed values here, irrespective of that, you will get, when you give negative step value here, the things will behave in a different way. That's what I wanted to tell you here. That is where I was telling you, you'll get confusion here.
So,
okay.
reverse
if you
it is like a reverse
one by
string,
one,
right?
yeah. Harish, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a reverse string for we can give this command. Colon
we can follow this formula. Yes, correct.
For the reverse string. Yeah.
Correct. Someone is asking something.
Yeah, so if you give 0, 5, then -1.
0, 5, -1. Okay. 0 to 5, -1. Exactly.
Exactly
what is your
same.
expectation? 0 to 5 is nothing but 0.
Exactly same
PYTHO will get, but in a reverse direction. Okay.
Yeah, same
only,
result we will get.
but what is that you need to consider here? Okay,
5,
so
0.
I'll tell you one more rule here before I go on to that one. Okay. You need to understand that rule as well. For a negative step value, remember, okay, characters are taken in the from the begin index to n+1, like in the backward direction. That is what we understood. But this works only when beginning index is greater than ending index. This is one more rule you need to consider. Otherwise, you'll get empty space. This is what happened actually in our case now.
So we have to give 5, 0, -1, then it will get.
Exactly. Okay, you need to understand this rule as well. I know you will get confusion. That is the reason why the rules have framed here neatly. In the positive, for the positive step direction, actually, for the positive step values, so characters are taken from the beginning index to end -1 in a forward direction. This works only when beginning index is less than ending index. That is what we understood so far. But when you're considering the negative step value, you need to understand this will work only when the beginning index is greater than ending index. I'm successfully confused you, and I explained you that rule neatly. Did I? Did I? Still you have that confusion?
Oh yeah, 15 minutes back.
So you need to understand this rule. Because of this rule only, you're getting actually empty string as an output. Okay. So now tell me 520. 520 means like 5 is nothing but now what is your expectation here in the backward direction? 520 means this way. 520 means this way.
Reverse.
NOT 0 minus 1 here. 0 minus 1 is nothing but sorry. Now see, in the reverse direction, we are getting NOHTY. P we will not get because minus 1 will get
0
actually.
plus 1, right, sir? 0 plus 1, right?
0
Here?
plus 1 up to this one. Correct. Negative direction plus 1 we need to take here. Okay, that is the reason it is printing up to N only here. Till Y. Okay. Now one more thing. I'll try to explain here. Let's say I'll remove this value. I'll try to take here, let's say 2 here. Now tell me what is your expectation? What is the output of this? Think. Even if you give wrong answer, I don't mind at all.
NHY.
NHY? First character is anyway N. Alternative characters you'll get, right? H. You'll get Y?
Yes.
No, NH.
Yes.
NH, Y also you'll get, right? You'll get, because you're not giving anything here, that means it will consider 0 plus 1 up to this one only. So it is in between this range only. So you'll get Y also here. Okay. So one more example. Let's say if I take if I take minus 2 here, now tell me what is your expectation here? Minus 2. This time I'm playing with the negative numbers here. Now come on, help me. If you really understood this topic, you tell me the answer for this. Okay. So forget about this range here for now. Forget about this range. So minus 2 is nothing but in the backward direction or not? Okay, backward direction. I understood that one. Okay. Now what is the starting position? Minus 2. I'm giving the negative value here. Minus 2 is nothing but here somewhere. That means starting position it will take from here. That's okay. Since I did not give any end value, that means it will consider up to this one. Up to this one. Okay. Minus 2 to indirectly 0. Alternative characters it will take. What you'll get?
OTP.
That's it. OTP.
OTP. Yeah.
OTP. See, understand the concept. You'll feel it easy. I know still you have that confusion point in your mind. If you're thinking with that one, you'll not get it. So only when you draw this diagram, then you'll get it. You have to draw this picture actually. Now tell me one more example. Let's say if I take minus 1 here, now what you'll get?
NHY.
That's it. Okay. Okay. So the rule is actually here. Try to understand. When you're taking the negative step value, you'll get output only when the beginning index is greater than ending index. In all our cases, in all the cases, actually, this rule is satisfying. That is the reason you're getting output actually. Okay. Now one more rule I'll talk here. That is in the forward direction. If the end value is 0, in the forward direction means positive step value. Positive step value. If the end is 0, the result is an empty space. The result is empty space. Okay, let's try to work on that one. Okay. So let me open, we can play with this one only. Okay. If the end values, I'm not considering the step value here. If the end value is 0, irrespective of the starting value, now tell me why are we going to get empty space as an output here? Okay, so do we get empty space or not? First, we'll try to understand. Yes, we are getting empty space. This rule is absolutely satisfying here. Now, why are we getting this one? We have thumb rule, right? What is that?
Beginning string
Beginning
index
index
Less than.
ending index.
When you have both positive values, what is that thumb rule you need to understand? You need to remember beginning index should be less than ending index. 1 is less than 0 here. Since that rule is not satisfying here, okay, you can consider in that way also. Or you can remember this formula also. If the ending value is 0 in the forward direction, irrespective of the number, okay, the output is always zero, empty space. Okay, so we got this one as empty space here. Let's see -1 if I give here, what is that output you're going to get? In this case, the rule is getting satisfied or not? Come on, help me. -1 is less than 0.
Sure.
Minus again you guys are confusing. Come on, help me with the
Minus 1
output.
is less than 0, but still once the native or the mixed values are there, the rule is utter.
Absolutely. See, anyway, even if you don't consider that rule, if the ending value is actually a 0, always output is like empty string. Okay, even if I take like 5 also here and see what is you're getting. Even if I consider -100 here, now see what is that output you're getting. Forget about the mixed rule. The only thumb rule is if the ending index is actually in the forward direction, that I'm taking. That means for the positive step values. If the ending index is 0, then output is always empty string. See, what do you need? Do we need to understand all these things to understand actually PySpark? Not required, but interview point of view, I'm trying to talk all these things. That's it. See, we don't use this concept actually in the real time. But why I'm discussing this one is like you'll get some tricky questions in the interview. For that reason, I'm discussing. That's it.
Beginning index 0:0 empty string only, right?
Beginning index colon.
Empty. Ending index 0.
Ending index, I'll not mention anything.
No. We can mention. We cannot mention.
Tell me what you want to write here. Tell me. Whatever you say, I'll write it.
Colon.
Colon.
0.
0, na? Now tell me what is your expectation here? If I don't give anything here, anyway, ending index you're giving 0, right? If you give ending index 0, always output is empty string only.
Empty string.
Irrespective of this value.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
So beginning index by default it will take 0 now.
0 only, right? 0 to 0 much, do we have anything? 0 here, like -1. In this direction, do we have anything? Nothing, right? So you can consider in that way also. Okay, so forget about all the rules when you have ending index as 0. Okay, so if the ending index is 0, the standard rule is empty string. That's it. Output is empty string. In the backward direction, if the ending index is -1, the result is always empty space. Okay, now let me confuse you here. So, colon -1. If the ending index is actually, see, when I say backward direction, always you need to take here -1. Because this -1 indicates always backward direction. If the ending index is actually a -1, irrespective of the this one positive value, output is always empty string. Okay, even if I consider here 5, you'll get output as empty string only. Even if I take 100 here, you'll get output as empty string only. You apply whatever the rule you want here. The conclusion rule is actually, two thumb rules are actually these two. In the forward direction, if the ending index is 0, the result is empty space. In the backward direction, if the ending index is -1, the result is empty space.
So ultimately, what I was saying is, if it is out of the range, it will come as empty string. That's it, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Good.
Correct. Okay. So I told you already, in the indexing actually, if you give out of range value, you're getting index error, right? But in the slicing, if you're giving out of value, are you getting any error? Are you getting any error?
No,
No
we're
error.
getting empty.
That is the difference between the slicing and indexing. Getting my point? I told you in the indexing actually, if I access this 50 string of 50, you'll get index error. But if I try to give in the slicing actually, let's say I'll try to give like this. In the forward direction only I'll try to take. Okay. So 1:100 I'll take here. Sorry. What is it? Yeah, 100 I'm taking here. So remove this colon here. What you'll get? I'm giving out of index range here. What are we going to get here? Do we get error or do we get the output here?
We get an output with whatever we have.
That's it. YTHON. Why means like it starts from here. Up to last one it will get 100 minus 199 till whatever we till last position, whatever the character we have, it will try to display that one. In indexing actually, if you give out of range values, it will throw error. In slicing actually, if you give out of range values, it will consider up to last position. That's it. I know some of you guys actually still has that confusion. If you if you are still having that confusion, you guys have to practice this one.
How to identify which one is slicing, which one is indexing?
One value, if you're using one value in the brackets, actually, that is the indexing.
Indexing.
If you're giving multiple values with a colon symbol, then that is a slicing actually. If you use colon up symbol here, that is a slicing.
Slicing.
Okay.
Can we use step value 0? No, right?
No, we cannot. Step value must start from 1. Must
1.
start from 1. Okay, so what if I take the step value 0 here? Okay, I'll execute your scenario. See what you're getting? It must be 1. It must start with 1. It should not be 0.
This one also may be asked in interview. 0, no.
Okay, now see, why did I explain all these concepts is, in interview, if they ask you, if interviewer asks you, hey, I want you to write a program, Python program, to check whether the given word is palindrome or not. What is palindrome actually? What is palindrome?
Both the set same word.
Liril, Liril. If you reverse that word, what you'll get?
String and reversing should be same.
Same. Okay, race car. If you reverse that one, what you'll get? Madam. Malayalam. Reverse it. You'll get same word again. If they ask you to check that one, then like it will be easy. Using this concept actually, you can easily write that program. You can easily write it. Okay.
Sure, one doubt. You come back to that screen.
Which one? Execution?
Yeah, Jupiter. You said something for slice, if you give more than indexes, it will give an error, right?
Correct. Indexing, if you give out of range, you'll get error. In slicing, actually, if you give like this, you will not get any error. You will not get any error.
Okay, first. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, you have to practice. I cannot do anything. You have to practice this by keeping these thumb rules in mind. 99% it will satisfy the rule. 99%. That 1%, like edge cases are there, right? Like we have seen that case actually. I cannot do anything for those cases. I need to check. Even I need to check like why it was not behaving as an expected way. Okay. Okay. So this is also very important. String operators. There are four different operators are there, guys, here. Concatenation operation, multiplication, repetition operator, I can say, or multiplication. You can call it in any way. In operator, not in operator. We use these operators also regularly in real time. Regularly. Day before yesterday only, I use this one in condition. Day before yesterday only. Okay. I use this one regularly in my like coding. Okay. Concatenation, I use it very rarely. But this one and this one, I use it regularly. Okay. So let me explain that one. Yeah, it's there here. I'll try to explain with this one. I'll try to take the same one here. Where is this? I'm taking this one, string as so I'm taking string as hello, string one as actually world, hello world. In two different strings I've taken. In two different strings, not in a single string. This string is different, this string is different. This variable is different, this variable is different. Okay, str is one variable, str1 is one variable. Okay, if I try to do str into 3 multiplication operator, okay, what you'll get actually? What you'll get? In str, what is stored?
Hello,
Hello,
hello, hello.
hello, hello, hello. 3 times you'll get. Okay, so print of 2 to 4, str of 2 to 4. 2 to 4 means like whatever it is satisfying, it will give. Okay, so this one print of w in string. If this character is there in that word, it will return actually true. Generally, we use this in operator, not in operator in the if conditions. In the if conditions. Okay, if this character is there in that word, in that string, str is actually a hello. W is there in the hello? True or false?
False.
False. So WO is there in the str1, not in str1. WO is not there in the str1. Not there in the str1.
False.
Not
False.
there in str.
Not the. It is there.
It you'll get false. Again, don't confuse here. If it is not there, it will try to return. It will return true. If it is there, it will return false. Okay, that's what I got here. Hello, hello, hello. 3 times we got. See, regularly, how do I? Why do I use this multiplication operator? I wanted to print actually this one. I mean, I'm just giving you silly example. Don't mistake me. Okay. So I wanted to print actually this one. Okay. How do we print that one? In the print command, how do you do that? What do you do? Print of. What do you do? I told you already yesterday. Always you try to use the F string, close the bracket and close the bracket. Oh, sorry. Close the bracket here. Okay. Execute this one. This is printing. So if you write these kind of things in programming, real-time programming, it looks little weird actually. So what I do is, I'll simply take this one. Okay. Okay. I'll just multiply 50 times here. That's it. See what you're getting? In the logging, I use this concept actually. I mean, if I load multiple tables, right? You see, I'm talking again data engineering perspective. Okay, so in the log file actually, once one table is successfully loaded, before it starts the next table, it will try to print this one so that I'll get actually isolation between the two tables. I can easily look at the log and okay, so this table log is actually this one, this table log is actually this one. In that way, I can easily segregate. For that one, I use this one actually in the real time. See, when I say logging, don't get confusion here. Instead of print command in real time, we use actually logging dot info. That's it. Instead of print, we use this one. Here we are writing print in the production environment in the real time. We never ever use print command. We always have to use log. I'll try to discuss that one also. I'll discuss that logging concept as well. Okay.
Yeah.
That is about the string operators. Plus also discussed, multiplication also discussed, in also, not in also discussed. Okay. So next moving on. Format is also very important one. Let me discuss this one and let's wind up. Comments also I'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. So string formatting, I'll tell you. This is very important concept case. Very important. Yesterday already in the last session I tried to discuss, but I don't want to confuse at that time. So I removed that statement and I told you like I will discuss in the next session. Okay. Let me take this example. Okay. String formatting. This is just a string formatting. Okay. You can write this string actually like this within double quotes or within triple single quotes or within triple double quotes. You write it anyway. Okay. New text equal to text dot format of Ramesh, Suresh I have taken here. Okay. So in this particular string, what did I do? Differently, what did you observe here? So far, whatever the concepts you understood. Apart from that, what differently you see here? Two curly brackets, right? So these two curly brackets, I can call it as a placeholders. I can fill these placeholders with the help of format command. We use this command regularly in the real time. I'll tell you one use case. Why did I use in my real time scenario? Okay. So we will write SQL command, right? So SQL query equal to select so and so column as alias name, so and so column 1 alias name, column 2 alias name, column 3 alias name, and so on from like that. From table. How do you represent the table generally? Database name dot, schema name dot, table name, right? Correct? Correct or not? See,
Yeah.
when you write, okay, same query, I have to execute in the development environment, the testing environment, in the UAT environment, in the production environment also. If you try to execute that SQL query in all the environments, do you really hard code the like a database name? Generally, database names, how do you how do we see the project name underscore dev? Correct, right?
Yeah.
Correct, right? Let's say my project name is Siva underscore dev, Siva underscore QA, or Siva underscore test, or Siva underscore UAT, Siva underscore prod, PROD. Database name generally looks like that. I should not hard code actually a database name, right? If you want to execute that same SQL query in the higher environments. Okay, what I do is the database name, I'll just leave the placeholders there. Okay, in the brackets actually here. Okay, dot schema name anyway, that is same across the environments. Dot table name, what I will do is in place of this placeholder, I'll just pass the database name dynamically here. That's it. That is the real-time use case. I mean, I know like you guys do not have right understanding at this point of time, but slowly you'll understand it. When I explain this real-time program, right, at the end, then you'll understand this. Okay? But till that time, like keep this point in mind. See, not only, see, so I just like kept here curly brackets, right? Not only curly brackets, right? Guys, we can simply put 1 and 2 also here. 1 and 2 also. 1 indicates actually first position, 2 indicates actually second position. Let me show you here. 1 and 0 here. Okay, so if I try to execute the same thing in the here, let me open the one more cell here. Now 1 and 0 here. These two indicates actually positions. So Virat and Rohit. Okay, let me execute this one and see what you're getting. Rohit and like Virat are best players. Now, which one taken actually first position? Which one had taken actually like a second position here?
First position, Rohit.
Zero
First
is
position, Rohit.
Rohit.
yeah,
See, you
zero
can
is Virat
pass in
and
any
Rohit.
order here, but always you remember here, index always starts here 0, 1, 2 like that. You can pass in any order. Okay, so if I would have write like this, 1, you would not have got confusion. Correct? Okay, if I execute this one, what you're getting? Virat, because Virat is actually replacing with 0th index here. Rohit is actually replacing here 1. That means Virat and Rohit are best players here. What if I write here 1 here, okay, 0 here?
Rohit and Virat are best.
Rohit and Virat. That's it. See, the only fundamental point you need to remember is it follows the order here. That's it. But here you can put this indexes at any place, anywhere you can put it. 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever it is that like you can put it. There is no rule that always we have to use 0 first and 1 second, 1 next. No, there is no rule like that. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
See, one more variation is there, is also there. Let me talk about that one as well. Okay. So let's say if I copy this one and try to put it here, this is the last one, guys. I'll wind up after this. See, what I'm doing is the values of ABC respectively are in curly brackets actually A, B, C. A, B, C. This time I'm not passing the positions, indexes. This time I'm passing the ABC. So text dot format of A, I'm assigning James to A, Peter to B, Ricky to C. See, exclusively I'm mentioning here. Hey, assign this one to A. I can mention this A here also. This one we call it as actually keyword argument passing. This one is actually positional argument. This one is, we call it. See, I'll talk about this functionality in the functions. Functions concept, I'll try to explain this one, not now. Okay, see, but the ultimate point that I wanted to tell you here is you can exclusively pass, hey, A, you can always take this like this only. This one only. We always try to take like this. See, always try to take. Okay. Let me execute this one and see. Somewhere something is wrong, guys. Okay. This double quotes is having issue. There is a special character here. Now let me execute this one. See, again, one more thing. What is that?
Two double
One
quotes
more
you
double quote is
mentioned.
at the text end of.
Where is?
Ending.
Oh, okay.
Just
Sorry,
start
my
it.
bad. Yeah, it was typo. Oh, yeah. See, values of ABC are James, Peter, Ricky. Now, what I will do is I'll remove this one. I'll try to put it here. Okay, I'll remove this comma also. Okay, now what will happen?
Same will
Same, huh?
of course.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
same only.
same.
See, you're exclusively telling to Python, boss, yeah, always you try to consider. See, you're keeping this position here or here, it doesn't matter actually. Okay, this is always safer way of like assigning the values. I prefer this one actually in the real time. I prefer this. What if you have multiple brackets like this? In the first time I told you, right? What if I have multiple brackets like this? I don't know which one to replace which one. I always prefer to write like this. Database name. I'll simply put here database name here. Schema name here. Or load date here. If you want to pass that load date dynamically, load date equal to that load date. Database name equal to that database name dynamically you have to pass that.
So in the beginning itself, we declared that, right?
I didn't get you. Come again, please.
Like in
Beginning.
the beginning, we
Yes,
declared.
correct. We are clearly mentioning that I have somewhere I declared A, somewhere I declared B, somewhere I declared C. You take the values from there, from the format. That's what you're trying to mention here. You're communicating to Python clearly here. See, I'm taking here, since it is a simple word, since this one simple example here, I'm taking only single line here. But in real time, we'll write very big SQL here. Think about like very big SQL. Triple single quotes or triple double quotes we use, and on top of it, actually, we use format. That's it. Okay. Yeah.
We have to use new text. Is it just always you are using new text, right? Is it any format?
I'm
No.
just assigning it to new variable. That's it here.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that you can assign it to text also. It will replace here, right? You can happily use text also here. So I can take like this. You want me to take like this?
No, that's fine. No, I thought everywhere using same, right? So just cut.
No. Just a representation. That's it.
Shiva, instead of this direct hard-coded values, we can, if as you told, right, database name, schema name, table name, it's already defined. We can directly use that variable, right?
But see, as I told you, you take database as an example. We don't pass the same database name across the environments, right? Agree? So in that case, you need to pass the database name dynamically, right? If you're running that query in dev, it should replace with the dev database name, right? If you're running the same query in the production, it should take actually prod database name, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Am I making sense here?
Yes,
so that is the point here. I mean, I'm just see, people who are not from the SQL background, if you don't understand, don't worry at all. I'll show you this example in the project. I'll tell you how we can manage that SQL queries. I'm not telling I'm going to teach SQL for you. I'm telling you, like, this concept I'll try to show you with respect to SQL. Okay, clear? Yeah. That's all from my end for today.
Siva, in 83 cell, if you miss curly braces 1, you mention 0, it will throw error, right?
Okay, so what you're saying is,
No,
if you
next
remove
line
this
0 as it is, and
Mhm.
you miss 1 curly braces.
0, you want me to keep as is, huh?
As is, and first one we can remove.
Remove, okay.
It
Okay,
will
let
throw
me
error.
let me execute this one. See what it is saying. See, cannot switch from automatic field numbering to manual. See, you're telling clearly, one you're giving manually, one you're telling that you take it whatever you want. See, it should not be both. Either you leave that one to Python, hey, decide and put it, replace these values, or you try to give the index values here. You decide what you want to do.
Okay.
But don't mix it up.
Okay.
Got it? Python has clarity. You are confusing it.
Yeah. Got it.
Correct. That's all, guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
One dot sure.
Yeah.
Always
Good.
like that. Instead of click on run button, you have click enter also will work, right?
Control enter, yeah.
Control enter. Okay. Thank you.
Same SQL. We habituated that control enter button for SQL execution, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm just.
By keeping that point in mind, these guys gave the same buttons.
Okay, sure.
In 80th cell logging.info, we should import it, right? That one.
We have to import. Like, it's a big concept, guys. I don't want to like discuss that one at this point of time. I mean, I was just telling you, in place of print, actually, in real time, we use logging. We never ever use print commands in the production environment. This print command we use only in the development environment. That's it. Not in the higher environments. Because print is a costly operation. We should not print it. Only for debugging purpose in development environment, we do that. Clear?
Okay.
Yes.
Any other question, guys? So till I complete these Python concepts, I'll take 1.5 hour sessions. Please bear with me till that, and after that we'll we'll go with the 1 hour sessions. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because because these are like huge topics actually. Data types are huge topics. I cannot keep spending like 1 hour sessions and like after 1 month, if I say so far I covered only Python, then you guys will feel that okay, how long this guy will take the sessions. For only for Python, he spent like only 1 month of time. Like PySpark is going to take 1 more month. You lose the confidence. You lose that interest actually. I don't want to get into that situation. I wanted to complete this Python by taking 1.5 hour session as soon as possible. I wanted to complete it as soon as possible. And I'll jump on to the like PySpark and I'll slowly discuss that PySpark concepts after these Python sessions. That's what my plan is. Are you guys okay for that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Because the Python concepts are very easy, guys, actually. Okay. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.